Hello, I hope you're all doing well. This is just going to be a bit of a chatting sort of ramble video. I am in the middle of making a video. I'm working on a 1950s TV set. I'm currently working on the tuner and IF section, but it's a bit of a nightmare. And I'm finally making some progress, but it's taken a while. And I've ordered some replacement components, which I'm waiting for them to arrive. So in the interim, thought I'd just do a little video just showing off some stuff and just a little bit of a chat because I feel like I need to upload something. So I have been working on this. This is a Tektronix scope, a 500 series scope. This one is the RM503, which is the rack mount version of the 503. And the 503 is just like a budget, sort of low cost version of a 500 series scope. This one's not in too bad of a condition, but it has got some problems I'm trying to work on. I think it's all the voltages are high, and I did try to adjust the negative 100 volts potentiometer there, but it's not making any difference. So, and I believe the pot's fine. So there's something going on there. It could be the regulator valve or whatever, the regulation valve. I think it's the 5651 cold cathode valve that a lot of these 500 series scopes have. Unfortunately, I don't have any spares of those. I do have quite a few valve spares. So under here, I do have quite a number of valve spares. I have this box here, and I have another box. Yeah, and I have another box here. But yeah, I don't have a lot of the US valves because, well, I don't typically need them. But yeah, these Tektronix scopes are, of course, US manufactured, most of them, or at least US designed. So there are UK equivalents for some of them. But there is another valve, this one here, which is I didn't recognize it. It's a TV line output valve, apparently, for monochrome sets. But I guess it's a US one. I don't recognize it. So to me, it looks like maybe a US TV line output valve or something like that. And I also picked up this recently, some more vintage computer related stuff, which is another big hobby of mine. And yeah, I've never seen the TRS-80 in person before. I know of them. I don't know much about them, but I thought I'd pick this up because it was a decent price, but it is quite filthy. This one has some sort of modification. I'm not sure what it is, but it's just like a DIN jack that's been hooked in. I do need to get a power supply for this. I don't have the monitor either, but I believe you can just use composite out with this if you make a cable. And then I did get some books as well. These are all Radio Shack TRS-80 books. They're all programming, pretty much basic assembly, but yeah, they're kind of cool as well. And then I also got this. This is a Toshiba laptop. This is a Toshiba, I think it's Satellite Pro, yeah. What's the model? It's 430 CDS. So I believe it's from 96, 97. Now, I do avoid these Toshiba 90s laptops with this grey plastic. And the reason why is that it does not age well. I've had bad experience with this plastic, and many others have as well. It just tends to become really brittle. When you try and take it apart, the plastic tabs snap off. Yeah, it's not good. So I do avoid these, but I picked it up because it was a good price, and the condition is really good. Now on the outside, it does look dirty. This should come off. This was stored in a garage for God knows how long. so the elements have got to the outside a little bit. But condition-wise, it is really good. If we look on the inside, the screen is really nice, and the keyboard has like no dirt at all. It's really clean. So yeah, it is really nice condition, and it did come with this nice Logitech mouse with a really short cable, so it's definitely made for laptops. And then also external 3.5-inch drive as well, which is cool. And for any others that are really into the vintage computers, some of you may know I did pick up this BBC Micro recently. I have something in store ready to make a video on that's related to this, but not in a way you'd think. It's from a different decade. It's actually from the 60s. It's a 1960s computer-related peripheral, but you can connect it to this BBC Micro. I think it's pretty cool, but yeah, I'll make a video on that at some point. And yeah, here are some television magazines. So I'm a big fan of these. This is the Practical Television pile I've got. Practical Television, well, it's the same magazine. I think it was renamed Television in 1970. So it was called Practical Television and then renamed to Television. And in fact, some of these still have the components. It says free transistor pack. And yeah, it's still there. So that's kind of cool. But what I really like about these two is just there's so much good information, especially with the back of the books, back of the magazines. There is the Service Bureau, I think it's called, in the later television mags. I think it's called the Service Bureau. In the earlier ones, it's called Your Problems Solved. And these ones, I think, these date from like early 50s to about 63, 64. That's one from 63. That's one from 58. There we go. That's one from 64. Yeah, it can just be really useful to go into this section, which is, yeah, Your Problems Solved. And essentially people write in and they just say they've got a problem and they get advice on how to fix it. But it's just really useful to go through. And you can see all the different makes and models. And again, this is 1990. I think it was called the Service Bureau. Yeah, there we go, Service Bureau. So it's renamed that later on. And it also covered stuff like VCRs as well. I've also got this issue from 1977, which is introducing the Philips G11 when that came around. I do have a Philips G11, which I will make a video on. But it is a bit of a project because it's the 26-inch version, I think. Or is it 27? I think it's 26, right? Can't remember. But yeah, I've sort of collected these over the years. To be honest, I got most of them in a job lot. I think I got all of these Practical Television in one big lot. In fact, I do have some duplicates of some issues, if anyone needs any. And I think I got most of these in a job lot, and then I got some as a Christmas present from my brother, because he knows I'm into this old TV stuff, so he got me some issues. I was thinking of doing a live stream as well. I'm not sure if there's a certain criteria you need to meet to do a live stream on YouTube, but I was thinking maybe if I surpass 1,000 subs, if it happens, I will possibly do a live stream. Not sure what doing. I could just do a live stream going through these mags, or maybe trying to fix something up or tinker with something. But yeah, I thought that could be an interesting idea. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Just a bit of a ramble, but yeah, there will be a video, hopefully, if I can get it all sorted. A video on a nice 1950s TV coming up. But anyway, appreciate you guys watching. If you're in the UK, I hope you enjoy the weather. And take care.